tape up the lie, but the facts keep rolling like a wheel in the sky. One world, one shape, no edge to defend. Step up to the data, we do it again. Turn again, truth comes back around. Turn again, watch that myth go down. Turn again, say it loud, say it plain. Turn again, your flat world breaks the frame, breaks the
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane in the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
And the knowledge you deserve is exactly what I have. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Cygnus. Hello, Lindsay. Good to have you here. So, first off, see, I'm remembering. All right. Well, this is easy. Mold, slime, fungus, gleek, mushroom, mold, slime, fungus. Let's try that. Nope. So it's going to be gleek. No? What the fuck? Okay. Gleek is that slime, right? Gleek. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought it was. Okay. Oh, Gleek is from the Herculoids. Or, no, Super Friends. Huh. Gleek, I guess, is the spit comes from underneath your tongue. I used to be able to gleek. I could do that and spit with that little hole underneath my tongue. It was really cool. Uh, huh. And Gleek is also the monkey from Super Friends. Yeah, that's Gleek. And that's also Gleek. Huh. Man, I don't. Model, shape. Wow. I don't know. Fungus, slime, mold, and mushroom, right? No, I already guessed that. Oh, hey, Westside. What the hell? Fashion model? Wow. Um, this is harder than I thought it was. Hmm. Plumber? That's got to be with a word in it. Man, this is harder than I thought. Dapple? Dapple is like dispersed. I have no fucking clue. Cheerios? Fungus joystick, Cheerios, Glee. Yeah, starting with merriments. Okay. So, fungi is not part of it. We got mushroom, princess, dinosaur, plumber, fucking Mario, goddamn video game, Super Mario. Uh, J date? What's a J date? The fuck is a J date? Fashion model, mold, and shape to construct. Yes, spear, dapple, J date, slime. What? Fruits. Okay. Fruit starting with a letter. Apple, date, lime, pear. All right. Alrighty. So we've got a few things. Hey, Stanley, thanks for coming. So first we're gonna watch this. This is this is a screen recording of this is all Roger. So actually we're oh never mind. That's it. It had Neil Cosentino's name on the thumbnail, so I thought it was about him, but it's not. So anyway, we'll go to the. This is what just came out this morning.
All right.
Hey, Tusk, good to see you again.
Oh, we're a straw. Crap. And we get oh that doesn't matter now. A little late for that. Whew. I'll say that for later.
So Roger found a new channel.
There's a new channel out. Uh, it's called Flat Earth. Uh, well, I'll let you look at it. Let's see if I can get. I don't remember the exact name.
By the way, let me find the channel and I will link to it because it looks like it's pretty good. find it. Actually, go to history. That'd be easier.
Weather balloons and satellites.
It is
Weather balloon.
it is called Calamity Flat Earth. Uh, Here we go. Is that it? Will that work? No. Yeah, all he has is shorts, so I guess that'll work. There we go. Yeah, true, Cygnus. Absolutely true.
Name, but it's like a lot like red rhetoric, if you want to boil it down. Mistaking optics to keep their claims clear, but
Mistaking optics to keep their claims clear. What the fuck are you talking about, Roger? What you just said makes absolutely no fucking sense.
he uses like AI and pole rotation, supposed angular size change.
I have I have shared some videos or shared some links to videos. I also have a playlist of this channel's uh, uh, creations, I guess. But it is this fucking channel. A lot of it is a like a steampunk. They're really into steampunk, and this is by far one of the best AI slop channels.
I met a drummer in the wall, a trumpet player down the hall. The piano giggled through it all, though no one touched the keys at all. My imaginary band played.
I mean, this is fucking awesome. I really like this. Anyway, if you like to see more, check out the playlist on my channel.
He doesn't understand what the Celestials do.
Yeah. Nobody understands it like you, Roger. You're the only one that understands it. You and all the other flat earthers who say that space is fake. Yeah, really? Yeah, right? Yeah, yeah, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't know. It's funny. I'll send him over to see Shane and Alan. It's all refraction, dude. It really is. It's the standard globe claims of refraction, which are easily explained. And
No, they aren't. I mean, yeah, you can explain refraction. You can, but doesn't mean the Earth is flat.
I get a laughing jewel. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a disco ball. You're getting it, yeah. It's locally level, but we have to globally reference it with geodetics.
What? What?
Reference it with geodetics. It's locally level, but we have to globally reference it with geodetics.
It's not locally level. It's level all around the Earth, and we don't reference it with geodetics. What the fuck are you talking about, Roger? You don't know. You don't know big words. Stop trying to use big words.
He even gets into time zones too. I'm not going to do all of the stuff. I'm just giving you. I'll show you a couple of them. But
Take this
I've been
off.
throwing comments in this chat. I'm throwing videos at him to explain the phenomena. He thinks boats go over the horizon.
They do, Roger. This has been proven.
That's really funny. That's just the first one. There's several of them, dude. It's just hilarious. He even references Foucault's pendulum. It doesn't debate, doesn't argue. It just proves that the rotation of the Earth is making the pendulum declinate. You
The Foucault pendulum doesn't declinate, Roger. Let's look up that word just for Roger. Declinate. Declinate is an adjective that means bent or curved downward, drooping or turning aside from a flat or straight line. So it doesn't declinate, you dumb fuck. Again, Roger, stop using big fucking words. They hurt your brain.
know, I went through that pendulum over and over again. It's not the spin of the Earth that causes that. And I want to see a working one.
You want to see a working one? Okay. Are there any Foucault pendulums in Denver? Denver, Colorado. Here we go. Foucault pendulum at the Denver Museum. Denver Museum of Natural Science. It is. Oh, it's in Denver. Jesus. I'm a dumb fuck. Here we go. Here's a Facebook page. There's one working. There's one working, and I'm sure if you talk to the people there, they will explain just how it works. So it's the Gates Planetarium. The only photo I could find of the Foucault pendulum that was hung near the city, near the entry to Gates Planetarium was at. Oh, how did they take it down? Does it not work anymore? Well, that's fucked up. Where is it? Do they not have one there anymore? Exhibitions, permanent exhibitions, nature play, discovery zone, Egyptian mummies. I don't know. Let's try working. Anyway, I'm pretty sure if you look for one, Colorado Centennial Foucault pendulum. But yeah, I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll find one, Roger. Hey, Dan. Hey, deplorable.
That's really a good one that doesn't have a mechanism in it too. One you can actually just swing
What do you mean it doesn't have a mechanism? They all have a mechanism to keep them swinging, dipshit.
and watch it.
Chicago Science Museum. Yep. Do they? Yeah, I've been to the Chicago Museum of Science and Industry, Museum of Natural Science. Used to go there when I was a kid when we lived in Crown Point, Indiana. Used to have we also went to the Chicago Zoo, and I used to have a elephant that you put a quarter or whatever into the machine, and it creates a injection molded little figure. They had one at the elephant house, the elephant exhibit, and I can't remember if there was another one, but I used to have one of those. It's pretty cool.
Declinate. Which longitude and latitude, which doesn't really mean much. That just means there's a magnetic pull in each one of those longitude and latitude.
Say what? What are you talking about, Roger?
And I want to see a working one. That's really a good one that doesn't have a mechanism in it too. One you can actually just swing and watch it declinate. Which longitude and latitude, which doesn't really mean much. That just means there's a magnetic pull in each one of those longitude and latitude.
It means there's a magnetic pull on those longitude and latitude. That's not even a fucking English sentence, Roger. And it doesn't work on Moldorama. Absolutely. Yep. That was a fucking fun. That was a great place. Yep. Yep. The Moldorama machines. Absolutely.
It's definitely not from a molten iron core, neither. That's the really hard.
Actually, the our magnetic field comes from the molten iron core, but you don't understand why.
Hard part where you can't grasp it. There's motion in the heavens that affect the earth and things on the earth.
No, there aren't. The motion of the heavens doesn't affect anything that happens on Earth, Roger, except for like tides with the sun and the moon. But no, you don't get a swing of the foco. You don't get a precession of a pendulum because of the fucking sun or the moon, Roger. You dumb motherfucker. Oh yeah, yes, absolutely, Cygnus. You can create. You can uh, uh, use a Foucault pendulum without the mechanism, but it doesn't last very long. It's kind of boring when you have to keep restarting it.
Like tides.
Yes, tides. Those are created by the sun and the moon. But aside from that, yeah.
He doesn't get the whole notion that the sun could be a magnetic source or the moon.
No, the sun is not a magnetic source, and neither is the moon, Roger. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a gravitational. He's got. They have to have that precise gravity, which I don't think you can measure the gravity from here to there. Gravity's in all his freaking claims too. I want to see him demonstrate it. Anyways, I'll show you the channel right quick.
I mean, Roger had to fill the spot with of top left for when Flatsoid dropped out. Someone had to fill it.
He knocks Oakley and Leo too, so he calls them out. Like no matter how much Nathan yells perspective, he like directly addresses them. I just bumped into it. It's a brand new channel. The name of this thing is called Calamity Flat Earth, and he gets straight textbook NASA stuff in it. Yeah.
Do they still have the machine there, Westside? Do they still have those machines? That's awesome.
No, it's funny. Let's get this guy's flow up here. I'm going to go through each one of these videos in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and we'll go through his claims, and then we'll show demonstrations. And I've been posting videos in his channel all night. Let's open his channel up right quick. Here, I'll get this one. He's talking.
Eric Dubé and Eddie Bravo go beyond the imaginary curve. Say what?
About the hull being blocked by
Nathan
no matter how much amount of zoom, but we're not claiming that if a hull is blocked by a tide or high water comparably during tides, that you're going to be able to pull it back in with a zoom. Not at all. The sea level's rising.
But you do claim that a 2-foot wave can block an entire 300-foot tall ship. That's what you do claim, Roger. Because you're a fucking retard.
Lower with respect to level. That's an absolute. Yes, we know Zoom is not a resurrection tool, dude. Thank you so much.
But that's what you exactly think it is. You think that Zoom is a resurrection tool. You think that something is over the horizon, but you can bring it back with a zoom lens. That's what you think, dipshit. Why are you denying what you think?
We appreciate it. We understand the cause and effect of what we're looking at.
I mean, Austin Whitsitt thinks that you can zoom the sun back in after sunset. That's what that dumb motherfucker thinks. It's what a lot of flat earthers think.
That's the really funny part. I'll look at the comments here. I'll pull them up. See if I said anything.
I mean, come on, Roger. We've been doing this for 10 fucking years. We know exactly what you people think. Don't try and fucking lie to us.
In there.
Yeah, true, Cygnus. Yeah, he's like, oh, I covered this in a video. No, you didn't. You watched the video and you got distracted by squirrels. That's what you do on every fucking video.
Yeah, you don't understand Horizon and Sun, and I put the empty horizon in there. And she'll walk him through what Horizon does to the hull of the boat on a calm day. Well, not really a calm day, but a fairly calm day with mid tide.
Who does? Who's this dumb person?
Yeah, you don't understand Horizon and Sun, and I put the empty horizon in there. And she'll walk him through what Horizon does to the hull of the boat on a calm day. Well, not really a calm day, but a fairly calm day with mid tides. So scream it. you get the idea, right? Yeah, I'm not going to be out here long. I'm just going to show this guy. Yes, but I mean, they got some explanations for things, but they don't have a cause and effect relationship for 10.
Oh, by the way, I thought I was under the impression that Andrew B taught children, and he doesn't. It's a fucking tech school. So fuck him.
These things, we can demonstrate that what they're actually seeing is an optical effect. I like the way he put the arc over there. He doesn't understand Snell's law neither. I'll walk him through that too if he wants to. Personally, I have a belief in a dome, but I can show you the same effects with a dome. And I even gave Dr. John Dee's Black Swan when I explains magnification.
When I was a kid, or what I remember from being a kid, is my elephant that I got was like this fucking big. That's how big I remember it. But they're only like this big. They're teeny. It's hilarious.
During a sunset, sunrise, there's going to be magnification of the sun as it goes towards the horizon. It's going to be passing through a denser layer of moisture.
Yeah, it's like this gorilla is like 375. It's like 4 and 3/4 inches tall. It's only like this big. But to me, it was this. They were this fucking big, man. They were huge. They were fucking huge.
Like clouds and other things. No doubt about it.
Yeah, here it is. Where is it? They don't have an elephant at the Chicago Zoo anymore. They got one at the Milwaukee and the San Antonio Zoo. Huh. Yeah, the mold size is 4.25 inches tall, man. That big. We got brand new batteries for my thing. Let's put it in inches. 4.25. That big. That big. But to me, it was fucking huge. So weird how we misremember things when we're children.
The upper layer is full of moisture. Why? Because of the water cycle. But I'm not going to explain to him. I hope he'll watch Dr. John D and actually be honest about what John D is showing in his video. It is. I'm not mad at him. I'm going to have fun with him. That's all this is going to be. Uh, we got enough strife in the world now, and I'm feeling it coming at me. And they're mad about it because they have all this model they've built over time. Oh, and he goes into time zones too. Oh God, help me. He's like, well, time zones in the South are fatter, and it has nothing to do with political or something. He says because a country wants to share a time zone with each other, and we've been through date and time. We
See, he's trying to explain shit that he can't remember. He's not smart enough to remember shit, so he's trying to explain it, and he just doesn't make any sense.
walked through that with the Scam Arctica, especially in the South. None of them match what they are supposed to.
Anyway, that's his review, and they some other shit happens, but this is the main event.
One of my favorites.
This is from 10 months ago. A live stream, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And if you'll notice, West Side, you're not blocked. If you were blocked, your name wouldn't be here. So you were in the chat, right? You're not blocked on his channel. FTFE isn't blocked on his channel because he's here. So grumpy old mechanic, he's on there. So, but I'm blocked.
Yeah, it is. So we got a nice plethora of everybody in here now. We got McToon, Craig, and all their cronies. That's beautiful. Yeah. They want to gang rape us is basically what's going on.
Calm down.
I know. They're all trying to get in. They're all screaming, let McToon in, let McToon in. I see cuss words on my screen. Now let's effing start this thing. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Should we start this thing or not?
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be transparent. I'm flat earth, but I'm
You see curse words on your screen. Let's see. No. No, there's no curse words on your screen there, buddy.
not going to be biased. I feel like everybody's entitled to their opinion. So
Yeah.
let's hear what people got to say.
Everybody
Okay.
has their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. Hey, Sadie. Good to have you here. Glad you showed up. Nice to have new people. Finally found a page who is critiquing these brain dead earthers. Roger Dumbass shouted you out yesterday on Sov's show. Yeah, because I made a comment. Asked him why he's such a fucking coward.
Mo here, or just drop a link and let them go. Now, I'm only going to do 8 people. That's been the thing from the start.
So I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen it yet.
That doesn't mean everybody let's try to get in and convince me to let you in here to debate.
And unusually, I haven't even seen this far into this video. Normally, I watch a little bit of a video and then I choose it to go live. But I haven't even seen. I mean, I've only seen up to like there. Like just no part, less than 5 minutes of it.
man. And I'm here to see your evidence for your Earth yourself. So I'll let you present. But there are ground rules involved in this, I guess. I'm not going to be as hard as Duffy was, and like if you come in to present, I'm not going to let you present anything. That's about it. I have
Well, you just prevent anyone coming in that could present, Roger.
a few questions I want people to answer too in regards to it. They're trying to overwhelm me here. They got 91 people viewing right now. Isn't that amazing? When I get on average, what, 30?
Yep.
And I think Rachel's here, isn't she? I thought I saw her.
I haven't really paid too much attention to the chat. Plus, it's going pretty fast. But
Yeah, I know it's gone way too fast. I don't even have enough room on my screen here to get all the chats that have been put in the last 10 minutes, let alone anything else.
but I'd just say everybody use proper decorum. You know, when you come up to debate, no ad homs, stuff like that. We all know how this works.
Yeah.
I'm here to be seen and not heard, but I'll jump in if I have to. Other than that, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, and if you start ad homing any of my mods, they will take care of you.
And I won't be in chat, so you ain't got nothing to worry about with me in chat.
Then I'm not going to pay attention to the chat. That's what the mods are going to do. So mind your manners out there. And I'll drop a link. You guys, no fighting over it, but the first 8 to come in, everybody's going to step down and let Craig and McToon come in first. I'm killing the flat earth by going after me. I know that's funny. All right, let me get a link out. And I'm going to make sure you're real before you get to come on screen. You got to verify yourself. I don't want anybody putting anything on screen to get me kicked off. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, don't do anything dumb.
Yeah. And here goes the link. You're going to have 10 minutes to make a presentation. Oh, Brenda's first in. Nice.
All right.
I know Brenda. That's a safe one.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Brenda. How are you?
How are you? I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
How's the fundraiser coming for your trip?
Well, it's around $5,000 now, a little more.
You're gonna need more than that, hon.
A little more than $5,000. A little more than $5,000. But now he's saying it wasn't even $5,000. It was like 4,300.
Well, I'm well aware of that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I know you know. I know you know.
Yeah. I'm not going to add more than one person to the stream at a time. You're going to have to wait.
Okay, what are all the rules?
The rules are you get 10 minutes to present a case for the globe Earth.
Okay. And
No
so
ad
how do I
Hey, internet cancer.
oh,
You know how to
share
share?
screen. Share screen.
No
Yes.
ad homs. Stay on
Yeah.
topic. You know how this works, Brendan.
Let me see. There we go. Allow. And there we go. Do you see this? Do you see the ships?
Yeah, I'm well
There
aware
you
of this.
go. That's a good
What
one.
about
Yeah.
I'm starting your 10 minutes real quick, just so you know. Go ahead, though.
Go ahead, you present.
Oh, basically, as just a reminder, I'm trying to collect $40 before payday. It would be really nice if I could do that.
You should explain why this is proof for a globe Earth, and then after your 10 minutes, I'll rebuttal.
This is evidence for the curvature. The horizon is blocking our view to the lower part of that container ship. We cannot see the hull because the Earth, and by the Earth I mean including the ocean, is in the way, right? So the container ship, distant, is being blocked by the horizon. The one that is closer to us is in fact closer than the horizon and is not being blocked.
Right. And if you look at the waves that are on this ocean, they're this big, Roger. See that right there? That's as tall as as any wave is. So real shallow. Probably like, I don't know, 5 foot maybe. I don't even think that's 5 foot. Probably 18 inches.
Is in fact
Very calm day.
closer than the horizon and is not being blocked.
And with a better resolution image, you can read the letters on those shipping containers on the furthest ship.
Here's another photograph. This one shows two views, one at 2 feet above sea level, the other at 6 feet above level. Long and lat are defined, right? And the amount,
So we get a big
Yes.
curve here. There you go.
yeah, long and lat are given. They're the same, and the time, right? And you can see that simply standing up off of the beach, going from 2 feet to 6 feet, which is what this person did, reveals more of the ship, which
Right, and like this wave here, that's as tall as the tallest wave. This is the tallest wave, Roger. There's no way in hell that this wave is going to block this entire ship if you were to go further.
is a prediction of the globe. So this is evidence in favor of a globe. Okay. That's basically my evidence.
That's your presentation right
There's
there.
another.
Yeah, there's another good one. So yeah, this wave right here, the height of this wave, that's going to block half of this fucking ship. This thing's probably 100 foot tall.
There's another very famous one, right? It's showing the hull of the sailboat being obstructed by the curvature of the Earth.
Absolutely.
Right? We can only see the sails. No amount of zoom will ever bring the hull back. Right? We can only see the sails, and we don't see hardly any refraction at all, if any. If there is any refraction, it is minuscule. There very likely is some, but it is again minuscule. You see a hard line for the horizon, right? So the conditions are not ones of high.
I mean, there is quite a bit of refraction. You could tell by the distortion in the air, but yeah, not that much.
High refraction. They are ones of low refraction. And in that case, since we've eliminated that variable, we can see the other variable, which is the curvature of the Earth.
That's the other variable.
Right. The amount that is hidden or obstructed varies depending on the height of the observer.
Nice. I guess that's a good presentation. And did you get the tides for these times and any weather conditions you could present to go with?
Tide has nothing to do with it, Roger. See, when it's high tide where the ship is, it's also high tide where the observer is. See, everything rises. All ships rise with tide. All ships sink with tide.
With this,
No, tides would have no effect.
they wouldn't.
No, because the ships float.
There's some old ones. Sadie. I think there's some old ones. But I don't even mess with that fucking piece of shit anymore. He's a racist asshole.
On the water, regardless of how deep it is.
So real quick, are you done with your presentation? Are we doing the
Well,
back and forth?
I don't. Yeah, we can go to back and forth if you like.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I think this is the most powerful because it is the most common for flat earthers to claim that perspective is what hides objects, but that is because flat earthers don't understand perspective.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Westside.
Perspective is not involved in any of those photographs.
Oh, I'm not saying it is. I'm saying there's other variables in there just besides perspective too.
What other variables, Roger? What other variables? There's geometry.
Sure, but some flat earthers claim that perspective is what accounts for it.
Doesn't account for everything. There's foreshortening for one. That would be another cause of.
Yeah.
Sadie N-word. Well, you're fucked then. So later. We do not allow racist on this channel, man. Sorry.
Is that a rebuttal?
No, that's not necessarily a rebuttal. That's just another explanation to involved with tides, high tide, low tide toward the inland actually would cause basically a roll in the water. It would be hard to see over it. Yeah.
So
Any wake would actually affect the photograph due to foreshortening.
No, foreshortening will not obstruct objects.
I can get you some examples if you want me to.
What is foreshortening?
Foreshortening? Actually,
Yeah.
it's an effect. It's a lens effect. Actually, it's caused by. Yeah, no, it is. The further objects are away from you, yes, it would definitely cause foreshortening.
That's not what foreshortening is. Foreshortening is if you are photographing me or looking at me, and I reach my hand out towards you, my finger will appear bigger
Hey, SKS.
than my shoulder.
When I'm talking about foreshortening there, I mean like the waves and the water that's in between you and it would appear larger than it actually is. Would it?
No, it wouldn't, Roger. See, with foreshortening, everything gets smaller with distance.
Block your view.
It doesn't get dumber than this, but yet you're back.
No, because I am above the waves, so they could never block my view because
you're above a 30-foot wave out at.
Who challenges you? I challenge all flat earthers. Just watch my videos, man. I debunk you dumb fucks in real time.
At sea level.
Did you see 30-foot waves there?
No, I'm saying it's like even a 10-foot wave or so would actually cause foreshortening. Yeah.
Even if it's 10 foot.
Even a 10 wave will cause foreshortening. You don't know what foreshortening is, Roger. What do you mean, a wave can cause foreshortening? Just for Roger. Definition of foreshortening. Foreshortening is an art technique used to make an object or body look like it's coming toward or going away from the viewer. It does this by shortening the long parts so they fit on a flat surface. It's a visual trick. So it has to do with perspective. It has nothing to do with waves, Roger.
The observer is
foreshortening would actually get greater.
No, the observer is above the waves, so they can't block.
I mean, you're welcome to prove me wrong. You're welcome to prove me wrong and use evidence to do it. You know the best way to do that is with a map, model, and measurements. Why don't you go ahead and do that? Here, we'll put you on timeout so you have we'll give you a minute. So you can go find your proof and prove me wrong.
His view.
He's above all the waves. How high above sea level is he again?
Well, in the second photograph is 2 feet and 6 foot.
He's 2 feet and 6 foot above sea level. You think that sea level the waves are not above sea level at any point in time?
So you can see that. I guess I'll share that again.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. You can see that the waves there are very small. They're not 10 feet tall. And the observer is clearly above the waves. The line formed by the horizon is not a wave. It's a horizon.
Okay. All right. I have observations from Pablo's dog on it.
I don't know.
On 30 different days in the same place. And objects are occulted by the weather and the waves. And other days they're not.
Yeah, they can be. But that doesn't.
It's due to the water. That's not due to the curvature of the earth.
Yeah, if you're below the waves, right, then the wave would obstruct your view. But you're not below the waves here. You're above them, right? So the fact that and you could.
That's not. it's not Earth curvature though. That's what I'm trying to point out. Like these are actual. These are in the same bay over a period of 30 days. I got pans from Pablo for 30 days straight.
That's some. Well, would you present your evidence then?
Oh, I can get Pablo's dog if you want me to. Sure,
Would,
absolutely.
well, this is about me presenting evidence for the globe Earth, right?
Are these taken on the same day, by the way?
Yes.
They are? Okay.
It gives the time. It gives the time. 3:32. 3:32.
High tide. Is that what you're going to go with now? Like,
It goes. It says 3:32:35 p.m. and 3:32:42 p.m. So it gives the time.
How did that curvature just pop up there in between there and there? That's what I wanted. It's more like water. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, the water curves. The water curves, Roger. In our model, the water curves.
How about
where did the curve go?
Do this real quick. How about I give you 2 more minutes on this topic, Brenda, and then Roger go with a rebuttal on it for 2 minutes. That'll kind of stop the talking over each other.
It makes sense. Thanks, Cody.
Yep. Go ahead, Brenda.
What? I'm showing you time, location, and observer height. And we clearly see, as predicted by the globe, that a change in observer's height will change the amount.
Right. I'm timing you out so you have a chance to go find your evidence and link to it. So just so you're not distracted. That's why I time you out.
Amount hidden of a distant object that is beyond the curve, and that's what we see. So the globe Earth makes a prediction, and this is evidence of that prediction. It's fulfilling the prediction. Okay.
Are you done? You still got a minute and a half.
Well, I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay. All right, then Roger can go ahead with his rebuttal.
I don't mind for back and forth. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Let Roger do his rebuttal since I gave you your time.
Okay. You wanted me to pull up some my observations if you wanted to. How many? I'm going to ask you, how far away is the boat from the observer? Can I ask that?
Yeah, I don't know. In this case, I don't know. But I would like you to rebut the evidence I gave.
That's fine.
Bring up new evidence.
I mean, we could probably go on the advanced Earth curve calculator and estimate how far the horizon is, or estimate how far the boats are. We could probably do that.
Let him do that then.
So rebut the evidence of here.
Okay, Brenda.
And here and here.
Yes, smush zone. Yes, that's straight from Lemon Bird. Lemon Bird thought that light smushes. You could smush light. It's hilarious.
Okay, yeah. You don't have enough information about half of these to begin with for me to start rebuttals on. You don't have the distance to the object, the distance to the horizon on the globe, for one. You're missing so many pieces to the puzzle so far. But I mean, your predictions are you can only see what to the horizon is how far again?
The distance to the horizon is going to depend on the observer's height.
Okay, so let's say.
Yeah, Roghawk got it right here. Scott level realm Rayleigh criterion would involve resolution too small to differentiate. These boats are very visible. Yep.
6 foot height per observer. What should you?
Yeah, so look up a Rayleigh criterion. That will help. That will help understand how optics work at a distance. So you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Mr. Scott.
See.
What? I didn't quite catch that.
At a 6 foot height from sea level, how far should you see is the question.
Approximately 3 miles, 5 kilometers.
Okay. And you don't have any idea how far these guys are?
I don't. No.
All right.
Because that's.
But it doesn't matter, Roger. It doesn't fucking matter because a flat surface couldn't block any of these boats. None of them. None of the boats could be blocked by a flat ocean, Roger.
It's not necessary, Roger, because the prediction is simply that there will be obstruction and more obstruction versus less obstruction depending on the height of the observer.
Oh, I came up with a funny one. Alex Steele is refurbishing a power hammer. That's as opposed to a power bottom. A Massey fucking huge ass power hammer for forging metal, forging steel. And he said he had to rearrange his shop.
Slow this down a couple of percent to get it to the 713 RPM and also start it. When things get big, they get expensive. And what else? The oil that the power hammer, 50 litres of the stuff in the reservoir. That's 120 quid a jug. But then comes a predicament of where on earth do we put the thing? Well, we've had to do a big shuffle in here.
How's it looking? There we go.
Don't worry, it's coming.
Freed up a whopping amount of space, and the plan is for it to go there. For it to go here, I'm going to need to cut a hole in the concrete, and since this is a rented building, in 3 destroy this building. This is exactly why I've been nervous to get a hammer of this size in the first place, because
he's going to need 30 tons of fucking reinforced concrete to go under that thing.
the logistical challenges to overcome aren't massive, but I'm so excited to do it. And before we forget to talk about the enormous Pilkington, we're starting with the
enormous Pilkington. See, he's having a hard time finding a place to put his the Pilkington hammer. If it was a Carl Pilkington hammer, you could just tell it where to go and it would obey.
So,
sorry.
The sheer numbers don't matter.
Damn, dude. See a link. There's a link. We'll go 10 minutes this time.
What matters is the fact that we can see more.
See a link. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you understand that I'm fucking serious.
As the observer gains altitude.
And you're not giving me any of the conditions they're in, neither like tides or whatnot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter with tides because the boats float on top of the water.
Yeah, well, I know they do, but like when it comes to optics, the height there above the sea level does matter. Tides do play a role in it.
No, they don't, Roger. They don't. Unless you're under the water.
No, they don't, because the boats are floating on top of the water.
Yeah, well, I got that, but the height of the water from sea level is what counts.
Yeah.
And
it does.
But no, it doesn't, Roger. It fucking doesn't. Because the boats are at sea level at the same fucking time.
Doesn't matter how far down the sea floor is. It could be 10 feet. It could be 40 feet.
See, if you ask Roger this question, hey, Roger, let's say you have a ship and it has a tape, measuring tape on the side of it, and it's measured off in like feet, and the water line is at 3 feet. How high does the tide need to go from there for the water to go up another foot? And people like Roger would say, oh, another foot. No, Roger. See, the boat goes up as the tide raises. So it doesn't matter what the tide is, how high the tide is, or how low the tide is. The boat's going to be at the same fucking spot.
Feet. The boats are going to float on top, and they're going to be obstructed by the curvature of the earth, regardless of how deep the water is.
you're not getting what I'm saying here. This is moving water, right? Water.
Looks, I don't know. It's either ocean or a large lake. I don't know.
So tides will play a difference in how high the boat is above your visible.
No,
Yeah.
they won't,
No, Roger.
Yeah, it will.
because the boats float on top of the water, Roger.
Yes, but over distance you lose optic range.
No, you don't lose optic range, Roger. You fucking don't.
I don't know what optic range is.
Unless he's talking about Rayleigh criterion. But see, can you read that 7? Can you read that that J? Is that a J? What is that letter? It looks like a J. Can you read that letter, Roger? Can you see that shape? That's a dude? You can, can't you? So Rayleigh criterion has absolutely fuck all to do with it.
You don't know what the Rayleigh criterion is? You don't know how far your eye vision works?
I don't know what rate.
You know what? I love when they use words. Words are fucking awesome when they come out of flat earthers' mouths. This is so awesome.
You don't know what the Rayleigh criterion is? You don't know how far your eye.
Well, I don't know what the Rayleigh criterion is, but I know what the Rayleigh criterion is.
I don't know what optic range is.
You don't know what the Rayleigh criterion is? You don't know how far your eye vision works?
How far your eye vision works. Okay. That's so cute.
I don't know what Rayleigh criterion. I can see the letters on the sails. So Rayleigh criterion is not a factor.
Nope.
Yeah, in distance of what you're looking at, it does.
No. See, Rayleigh criterion is how far something has to be away from you for you not to resolve it, Roger. You can resolve the boat. You can resolve the letters on the boat. You can resolve these reinforcement strips on the fucking sails of the boat. You can resolve this arm, this fucking it's probably rope attached to a winch that moves the fucking sails on the fucking boat, Roger. You can resolve this guy's head, Roger.
No,
it gets compressed toward the horizon. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no such thing as compression. That's something that's made up by flat earthers.
No.
Yep.
No. I've actually been dealing with Craig and McToon for a long time, and they scream compression a lot.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Okay, but you're dealing with me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the compression comes from the optics.
Yeah, I don't understand what that has to do with something being obstructed by another object.
What object are you talking about?
This
by the fucking earth, Roger. By the earth. See, water is part of the earth.
Ocean, the sea, the lake is obstructing your view of the bottom of the hull of this boat.
The ocean is.
It's amazing how, yes, the ocean, part of the earth. Yes, part of the spherical earth, the spherical ocean. It's amazing how they can't fucking get shit.
There's no waves in between here. They don't get larger over distance.
The waves are smaller, and the observer is above the waves, so that can't obstruct your vision.
You don't
so fucking hilarious.
Let's do about 1 more minute of this because we're kind of going in circles.
You don't understand optics at all, do you? God damn, he's dumb.
And then if we
okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is
hang on. All right, I get it. All right.
Yeah,
so
this is fine. We're having a pleasant conversation. We're disagreeing, but it's not contentious.
All right. No, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying you're kind of going in circles. But go ahead.
Yeah, because
because you dumb fucks don't get it.
Number one, there's an appeal to optics, which I don't understand because that's a word, and I don't know what Roger means by that word.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a limit to the
appeal to optics. Jesus fuck.
Resolution of the object you're looking at.
Yes, but I can see the letters on the sail, Roger.
Yeah, I know. But the ground, the horizon below you is going to be more predominant toward the lower half of it because it's closer to you.
No, the resolution is good. I can see
the resolution. That's not what I'm talking about.
You said the word resolution.
I said I'm not talking about the resolution on the letters. That's what I said. talking
But
about
the whole image is at the same resolution, Roger. I can see the windows to the cabin. I can see the man. I can see his arm. I can see the person standing next to him. I can distinguish between the two people standing next to each other. Rayleigh criterion is not making it difficult for me to resolve the differences between the two individuals on the deck of the boat.
I kind of see what you're saying, and one of them's a little more fuzzier and out of resolution. Actually, the
Yeah.
more I look at it, the one that's further away, they're not at the same distance.
Right.
Yeah, they are, Roger. Yeah, they are. They most certainly are. How could they not be at the same distance? The boat is perpendicular to you. It can only go left or right, Roger. It can't go away from you.
Can't see their faces. It's all a blur.
And there's very little wind, Roger. See, these sails are not puffed out.
One's further out than the other. If you can get two photographs that are identical where you have this effect, but I mean, you wouldn't have it at the same longitude.
They're within literally minutes of each other. We can see it. One at 42 and the other at 35. It's within minutes of each other. It hasn't gone far. I can see the rigging. I can see the letters. I can see details on the boat, details on the sails. I can see the rope connected from the top of the mast to the boat.
So would you not? He's lower down, right? In the first one, correct? Would it?
No, he is lower down. That's because it's because of perspective.
Not the water obstruct your view?
They're not lower down.
They're not. I'm talking. He said the observer height. He's lower at 2 feet.
The observer changed location. The boat is at the same place.
Yeah, that's the
boat. The boat is stationary. The observer changed his height. That's the prediction of the globe. That if you change the observer's height, you will see more or less of the distant object that will be hidden behind the curve.
That's not necessarily hidden behind a curve. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying there's
No, it's hidden behind a curve, Roger. It's see the tangent point of the ocean. See how you don't see as much of it as you do here? That's called hidden, Roger. It's hidden beyond the horizon.
It's obvious. You can see it, Roger. You can see it right there. It's behind the curve.
Is it? No.
Yes. There's no waves in the way. The waves are small.
I mean, you can see the boat has moved, right? You can see the boat has moved, but not that much.
They're like maybe a foot or 2 feet high, right? And there's angular refraction is not a factor because we can see details on the boat. We can see fine details on the boat. So so angular resolution is not a factor. And they were taken within minutes of each other. The only difference is that the person was laying on the beach and the other, they stood up.
Yeah, I get the same effect on my floor.
Yeah, not minutes, Brenda. See these numbers? That's seconds. This is seconds. This is hours, minutes, seconds. So it's 7 seconds apart.
We're here with the camera too. I can put the camera down at the floor, and the further it gets away from me, the bottom will obstruct itself on a flat surface too.
No, it won't, Roger. It absolutely fucking won't. A flat surface cannot obstruct anything that's on the same side as the observer, Roger. It never can fucking happen.
That's a different phenomenon.
It is. Well, it sounds like the same.
Now, Roger's talking about putting the camera like this far from the fucking floor in a warehouse and then letting cold air come in, creating a temperature inversion. That's what Roger's talking about. He's talking about extreme refraction brought on by a temperature inversion.
Same phenomenon to me.
No, when you take a picture from the floor, the foreground is highly blurred, and the left-hand side of this picture, you can see details on the waves. It is not blurred. The reason that you
that too, Cygnus,
see blurry photographs taken from, say, a
talking about
warehouse floor or a person's floor is because the closer floor is unresolved by the lens because it's focused on the distant object. So
basically what I'm saying here, dude. It's really what it is.
they look like they're about the same resolution to me.
Well, I'm talking about at the base of it, where the lens is lower. Yeah, it's going to distort the bottom of the picture.
Yeah, that's not a thing that happens.
But see that the bottom of the picture isn't being distorted, Roger. It isn't. You can still make out these waves as being pretty crisp, pretty in focus.
Roger.
It's not really.
I'd say this was probably done with a f/22 lens, maybe. I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
No.
I've actually done demonstrations.
I'm familiar with Nathan Oakley's false argument that the brick at the bottom of the wall should disappear.
Oh no, Nathan Oakley's false argument. Oh, that's heresy. Hey, Viz.
Before the brick at the top of the wall, and that's simply not true. Nathan Oakley's argument is fallacious.
Yeah, Nathan doesn't understand the Rayleigh criterion.
Because the entire wall, it can be resolved. And so it is not the case that because of angular resolution, the brick at the bottom should disappear before the brick at the top. And that's simply false.
Yep.
That's simply false.
I didn't say that Nathan Oakley and brick in the wall neither. So
no, but you're using his argument, and it's one that's been passed around in flat earth circles for a long time, saying that for some reason, the base of the object, say a distant wall, will disappear because of angular resolution, because of Rayleigh's criteria. And that is a bad argument because the same angle applies to the brick at the top of the wall as it applies to the bottom of the wall. It's 6 inches there and it's 6 inches at the top. If the brick at the bottom can't be can't be resolved by the camera or the eye, then the brick at the top can't be. But we can resolve the brick at the top, and therefore it is not Rayleigh's criteria that is causing us not to see the brick at the bottom. It's due to obstruction, not Rayleigh's criteria.
That's what I was saying. It was due to obstruction from all the waves and the water down below. There's more down there.
Above the waves. We're above the waves. We're above the waves.
But the photograph itself is taking a photograph of the waves too. You understand?
Yeah, but the observer is above the waves. He can see over
God damn it, Roger. Come on, man.
the waves.
He can see over all the waves all the way across the bay.
All the way to the horizon, yes.
Real
So
quickly,
the lens is not going to.
do you have other people waiting, Roger?
Yeah, there's like two.
If you would like to.
Hang on. I'm not kicking anybody out. I'm just saying, is 5
Wow.
minutes okay for this between you two, and then move to somebody else?
So I appreciate you letting me in, Roger. Thank you very much. If I can't convince you, but I gave my best, a good argument, I think, for this. And to be perfectly clear, Roger, I hope that you get to go below the 80th parallel and see the 24-hour sun.
Well, more power to me, I think.
Yeah. I hope you do.
Have you ever seen
Yes, we all do, Roger. We all do.
it yourself?
No.
See, we all want to see Covey here, and Ryan, and Lev Kung Fu, and this guy. We want to see all of them treat you like shit, like you treated everyone with TFE.
I would have loved to have gone. I was poor folk. I don't have no money.
I don't have a mind either, but I did have an opportunity to join Duffy's team, and they just kind of like didn't let it happen for some reason.
But that was because you're supposed to have raised your money yourself, Roger.
I did, but he did agree to put my GoFundMe on the TFE website, and he refused not to.
I don't know the details about that.
I have it all in email.
Okay. Okay. Well, I won't dispute that because I don't know the details.
Right, and Will Duffy is not a psychic, Roger. See, he couldn't. Oh, excuse me, I got to sneeze. He's not a psychic. He didn't know you were going to post a GoFundMe after he got back.
But you have a good day, Roger.
Right, thanks, Brent.
Don't get too bruised and bloody. Don't get a black eye from all the Glovers in here that are gonna come and knock you around.
Oh, I don't really care that much. I've been in this debate this long.
All righty.
I've been doing it forever. All right. Thanks, Brent.
Yep.
So if you want to, you can donate too. Throw your 25 at the GoFundMe. I'll do the same. You can match me. Now, who's up next? There was several different things I wanted to say there, but I'm not going to go into it. There's more than that involved in that picture.
No, there really isn't, Roger. There really isn't anything other than that involved, Roger. It's just such a simple thing, and you can't understand it.
Anybody else?
Well, I got to be unbiased, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for an opinion.
No, I know. I'm just saying I got to mod fairly here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the only ones we're going to get in here are the usuals, right? There was
somebody in the waiting there.
Yeah, I don't see anybody joining, man. It would click on. You mean put another link in there? Oh yeah, I put a link in there. Should I pin it? Let me pin.
Yeah,
let
pin
me
it
paste
again,
another
apparently.
link just in case somebody missed it. I don't know if that went in or not. I don't think it did. Let's try that again.
Next up.
No, I got no. Wait a minute. I got clicked on another link. I got to get a new one.
I thought Craig was waiting or something like that.
He was. I don't see him in there anymore. It says 4 people. Let's see.
Right.
Oh no, there's Craig now. Hold on.
All right, there you go.
Tell him he's up here giving goofy looks. I can see him. Like this is a fun joke.
Let him up. Heck with it.
Yeah. Let me let him in. Let's see. Should I do Craig and then the shield?
They got Moxie. You're a fucking moderator, Moxie. Holy, how'd you get a fucking wrench? Damn it. The Globers are one up, Roger. Or are one up, Roger. Come on, dude. Up your game.
Next, the FTE shield. I wonder what they
It's your
got.
show.
I know. You're a moderator, sir. Be kind. All right. Hey, Craig, how's it going? Can't hear
You're
you, Craig.
muted, Craig.
Yeah, you're muted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah,
we
we
got
can hear
you
you.
now.
There we go. Sorry, hey, I've got a bunch of microphones that I need to select. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Baseball caps are not eyeglass friendly. And they're not sunglass friendly either. When you wear sunglasses, when I wear a cap, I wear it so that the headband is like at my forehead level. He has to put it way back because his eyeglasses are right here, and it'll hit the fucking eyeglasses.
Yeah, a little bit annoyed that you lied about me just now, to be honest. But you
What did I
know,
lie about?
well,
Please
you
tell me.
said I've been screaming compression for years, and that's not something I've ever done. And I wasn't sure why you would lie like that about me.
I'm not lying about that, about you, but I mean, I've heard you say compression in several photographs, like your east to west compression, where you had the bendy lines from east to west in a photograph.
That's saying compression is where you compress the image to enhance curvature. He isn't saying that's why things disappear over the horizon. It's not what he says, Roger. That's what you said he said.
You know which one I'm talking
No,
about.
I've never said compression in regards to east to west. Certainly not in regards to anything like the picture you just brought up, Roger. And I just want to say I would appreciate it if you didn't.
I don't think Craig is understanding what Roger just said. It's he's talking about Rory's photograph of the two straight edges, or the four straight edges, two on each side, with the horizon running down the center, and compressing the image to show the curvature that you can't see, creating foreshortening or forced perspective, I guess would be, to horizontal pick compression. Exactly, just compressing it in one direction. Everything that's straight remains straight. Anything that's curved that you can't see it because it's too gradual a curve will be enhanced and be more curvy.
Lie about me. That's all. I don't mind.
Okay, I'm not lying about you. I've heard you say compression.
So, I was a little bit upset at the horrible, dreadful language in your intro. That's terrible.
Damn, man.
Swearing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I've been streaming for about 53 hours, so I'm sure that
nice.
you can, someone that's as tired as I am. Have you heard, Roger, of Radar Horizons?
Yeah, I know what you're going to now.
You've heard of Radar Horizons, have you?
Yeah, I know they actually make the equipment. They actually supposedly account for it, and that's where you get your
Supposedly account for it? How do you supposedly account for something?
shadowing on radars. What about it?
Okay, right. So flat earthers say radar can see forever. No. Ask anyone in the Navy. Hi, me. Radar stops at
Yeah, he does blurt shit out real quick, without thinking about it. Like he was talking about the lines of longitude. Yeah. He says a few things.
that matches the Earth's curve. Radar beams go straight. If Earth were flat, you'd.
And if you point out anything like that he does, he'll troll you and treat you like shit. That's what Craig does.
Just keep picking stuff up until the signal got too
See, I've called him on things he said, and now I'm his enemy.
weak. But we do not see that. Instead, small ships or low aircraft.
And because Craig doesn't like me, all the flat earthers think that every glober hates me.
Vanish behind the curve and only show up when they're tall enough to poke back over it. Put a radar on a ship about 20 meters above the water, and it can only see another ship's mast, also about 30 meters tall, out to about 40 kilometers. Any lower, it's gone. Any taller, shows up further. And yes, that's exactly what radar operators see every day. On a flat Earth, the radar range would just depend on how strong the radar is. But in real life, power does not matter. A small
The only thing I really have against him is, and I'm sorry to anybody in my chat who may be from Wales, is I really don't like the Welsh accent. I don't.
fishing boat right in the front of you disappears over the horizon.
But I mean, he's an okay guy. I got nothing against him as a person. Just don't like that accent.
Well, a big tanker further away is still visible. That only makes sense if the surface is curving away. So radar has a horizon that moves with height. That's literally the Earth's curve showing up in technology that's used every single day. Flat Earth would simply mean an infinite radar. We don't get that. We get a radar horizon. Game over, Roger. Earth's not flat.
Okay,
I've
so
got I can present for you if you would like to see, specific.
I'm well aware of what you're talking about. That's not a big deal.
Don't think you
Well,
are.
I've just got
when
10
you're- when
minutes.
you're-
I've
okay.
got his 10 minutes started. If you want to give
Okay,
me,
if you want to go into more details, you can. You got 10 minutes.
He's got 9 minutes left.
Is it Somerset? But I thought he was from Wales. I thought he was Welsh.
I gave all the details that I needed there. I explained
Creaky's Welsh? Okay.
exactly what a radar horizon was and why it shows that the Earth is curved.
So he's British. Okay. It's Somerset is the area in England he lives in.
As someone that was in the Navy for
And I mean that's the weird thing about England. I don't know about now, but traditionally accents were, I mean, they could be localized down to a street in London. I mean, if you lived on one street, you talked a specific way. If you went a street over, people talked differently. Very, very territorial, I guess.
for many years and worked with radar, I can confirm to you that the radar horizon matches the predictions of a globe of the purported sizes that we live on. If
Okay,
the Earth is flat, there
hold on.
would not be a radar horizon.
Did I? Yeah, you're from England, right?
So, Roger, the question to you.
You're in England. I'm from England. I'm far from England. I knew a guy in the army. That's what he said to everybody he met. So where are you from? They'd say, Detroit. Yeah, I'm from Detroit. I'm far from Detroit. That was his line. Hey, Jim.
Is why is there a radar horizon
Okay.
if the Earth is flat?
Now, can you demonstrate it? Can you show us right quick?
You've heard my Wales joke, right? A guy from the United States was touring Europe and England and the Isles, and he was at a bar or a pub, and he saw two women at the bar. He said he walked over and he goes, "Excuse me, ma'ams. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. I was just wondering, can I buy one of you two fine-looking English women a drink?" And one of them said, "It's not English. It's Wales, Wales, Wales." Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Let me try that again. Excuse me. Could I buy you two whales a drink?
My dad was a radar man.
Can I show you a radar horizon? I can't show you a radar horizon because I don't have a radar with me, but I can present to you some papers about electronic warfare and the radar if you would like. I've got screen sharing options.
I got a radar in my kitchen.
It's this one here. That's what I want.
Okay.
So there are limits.
When back in the day, you could buy an Amana radar range. You know why they called it a radar range? Because inside the oven was a fucking magnetron. It was a fucking a microwave transmitter inside the oven. That's why it cooked food faster. The food would cook would heat up with the microwaves, but you'd still get that Grignard reaction, Grignard reaction or whatever. Is he currently in Scotland? Okay. You get is it Grignard something reaction? It's what makes food taste better when it's cooked with heat instead of a microwave.
It's to the reach of radar signals at the frequencies normally used for radar. Radar waves travel in a straight line. The waves are obstructed by weather or shadowing. Interference may come from other aircraft or from reflections. Figure 1 shows what a radar horizon is and how it would apply to aircraft. So if there's aircraft close to the ground, they can literally go underneath the radar, which is a tactic that is used in warfare. They get stealth planes to fly really low so that they stay below that radar horizon. If the Earth was flat, you would not be able to stay below a radar that is in a straight line. There simply would not be that hard cutoff. There's talks about all the specifics of the equations taken into account and the target altitude that you would expect the distance.
Maillard reaction. The Maillard reaction is a chemical process between amino acids from proteins and reducing sugars that creates complex flavors, aromas, and a golden brown color in cooked food. That's why cooked food, baked food tastes better than just microwaved food. But the amount of radar range was the best of both worlds. It would heat up the food faster, but you'd still get that Maillard reaction with the regular heat.
To be able to see based on how high something is. There's a lot of papers here that are linked, all the citations and everything here. You could cruise at your
nanoradar range
own leisure. But yes, radar horizons are a thing that exist and are used every single day and would not show what they show if the Earth is flat.
So how far can you fly under this radar?
I mean, just like if you're driving a car and you're coming up on an overpass and there's a cop sitting on the other side of the overpass, like right here, and here in the car. As soon as you come over the top, he's going to clock you. But he can't clock you when you're down here.
Greg?
Well, it depends on how high the radar is.
Yeah, not all radars point to the Earth. Most radars point up because they're trying to pick up aircraft, but they can't get it. Sometimes they don't get it low enough, or there could be a spot that dips down lower.
Yeah,
and also you have the height of the aircraft to worry about.
Wouldn't that affect how far the radar would actually be broadcast? How high it is?
Yeah, it would change how far away the radar horizon is. So it's the same as the distance to the horizon. It's 1.22 times the square root of the observer's height of eye. It's the same for a radar. That is the distance to the horizon. So after that distance, if you stay low enough, you go below the radar. Even though the radar would be firing out in a straight line, there is a hard equidistant circle around the radar, which if you go low enough, you go below it. Does not make sense.
Cool Roger says, nothing goes over my head. I will catch it.
The Earth is flat.
Well, you put your paper in private chat for me. I'll look over it. I'm not just.
I think that's probably my favorite fucking cartoon character or comic character is fucking Drax from the movies. He's great. He's fucking awesome.
It's going to take you give me this and I'm going to accept everything in it. So
I'm not asking you to accept it at face value. Obviously, that's not the point of debate.
I'm going to dig through it. Yeah, I'm going to dig through your.
The point is for you to now try and refute.
I'm not going to refute it, not without any preparation at all. So.
Well, isn't that the point of this debate, Roger? That we come here with some evidence to present and you attempt to refute it.
You're giving me evidence, and I can give you evidence that the horizon is well beyond that point.
No, you can't. You can't, Roger. You could get you. All you have is your opinion. You have no evidence.
So your evidence would disagree with radars.
And
That are
you'll
used
tell me
in-
it's refraction. Yeah. And that's what you'll
So
do.
I haven't yet mentioned refraction.
No, but you
Refraction
will.
does come into account because obviously radar is an electromagnetic wave which is affected by refraction. Of course, refraction is highly quantified, Roger. We understand every single thing about refraction, and we can calculate what refraction will do if we know the the conditions that the light is traveling through. We know refraction so well that I'm wearing glasses that were designed because of our knowledge of refraction. So refraction every single time matches what we say, but I haven't brought up refraction.
There's a thing called pave tack. I think that's what it was called back in the early 80s. They had it. They were working on it in Fort Rucker, and what it was is that it was like a bomb that they'd release, and then a bunch of little bomblets came out. Oh no! I'm sorry, that was different. PaveTac was a system on board an aircraft or a ship that would use radar and tracking software, and it would use a laser to disintegrate rounds coming at it. So like it would just laser the rounds out of the air as they were coming at the ship, so nothing could get to the ship.
I'm simply talking about the radar horizon.
The logo was like an owl with its wings stretched out, looking down with like laser beams. It's fucking awesome logo.
And you can speak to anyone who may be
aware what you're talking
ever
about.
used radar. There is a hard
before,
so
I
what
can
would be
review.
your explanation for it?
I tell you what, me and you, we should have this talk after I look into the radar stuff. See, this is not just straight up evidence.
He never will.
This is just a paper. So I need to look into why.
What do you mean it's not straight up evidence? The existence of radars and the horizon that they give is evidence, Roger. This is just a factual thing. Every single person in the world uses. Hold on, sorry, I do apologize. The middle of my sentence interrupted the beginning of yours. That's entirely rude of me.
Sorry.
But the fact is, Roger, every single person in the world that uses radar knows that there's a radar horizon that matches the predictions of the curve of the Earth. Anybody in the world ever that has used radar, and I can personally attest to this because I've done it. So rather than just running away from the question, just try and attempt to answer as to why there is a radar horizon that is expected on the globe if the Earth is flat. What would be your explanation?
No, I don't have an explanation for you right now. I have to look into the topic more.
Okay, I'll say
that way. Yeah. So, I mean, yes, and I've seen beyond it, and there may be other factors like refraction that would actually cause your radar to stop going after a certain distance.
Well, yeah, but we've quantified refraction, and that's...
Maybe it wasn't called PaveTac. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was pretty cool. Maybe it was just an experimental thing.
When we understand,
that's not about quantifying it. It might be the actual reason of the cause and effect relationship that we have here.
But yeah, but that's taken into account when you're using a radar. You will be aware of the conditions that you are in, and the refractive conditions will be taken into account with the radar signal being put out so that it's done correctly. This is actually very important that the refractive condition is done correctly. Otherwise, the radar can be off as much as 3 or 4 degrees. So,
but it would it not limit the radar itself?
Well, stronger refraction will actually allow the radar to see further over the horizon. Okay, but
yep, I mean normal standard refraction. Not if you have like a temperature inversion, it would limit.
Because it is such a powerful beam, such a frequency, refraction is minimal. Very much like infrared light doesn't refract as much as, say, the other visible spectrum, okay? Radar is very much like that. It does refract, but it's such minimal refraction that over the distances that we talk about with radar, it's really not something that you have to take into account, and unless you're looking at things.
Wouldn't the color of the laser also change the amount of refraction?
That are extreme distances with really, really high radars that would be near the horizon. In general, radars aren't that high, and their beam is powerful enough over the distances to the horizon that refraction is not actually a variable that needs to be taken into account.
Okay, it's a good explanation, but I still need to look into the actual paperwork and how it works and see.
Oh, cool. Happy with that.
Yeah. If you want to come back another time, we can have a nice conversation about.
So what Roger would probably do is go watch some flat Earth videos on how radar doesn't work on a globe.
Radar. My dad was a radar man in the Navy.
I'd happily do that. So far, this seems like an amicable conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Dan? Well, Southeast Florida has rain every day. It's like I've never been to Florida where it didn't rain every day.
Do you mind if I just ask you a quick question while I'm here? A serious question. Do you really think that $8,000 is enough to get you to Antarctica?
No, I don't. I'm well aware of what the price is, man. Still raising money, dude.
Only $8,000. Why would it not be for $50,000?
There's quadrants, dude. I did it in 4 sections. 4 sections times 8.
It's like, why would you do it in quadrants? Why would you do it in quadrants? You're raising money for one thing. Did he think that if he put the whole 40 grand that it would scare people away? Is that what he thought? So he'd doing it in quadrants of 8 grand, which would be 24 or no 32, right? But they were for 5 grand, so it'd only be 20,000.
Think about it.
And
there's 4 different. It's going to stop there.
First one. This is still the same first one, right?
No, I'm in the second one now, so I'm going to the second climb. It's 5 grand.
Hang on, let him finish, Craig.
Yeah.
So he just admitted he's raised over 5 grand, but he's like trying to tell everyone, oh, he only raised 4,600. No, Roger. No, man. So you took 46. You took $400 and something dollars, man. And it just vanished.
No, I was just clarifying.
All right.
Hold on a second, guys.
I mean, that's gone before we get to the 4,600. So, yeah, what happened to the other 400 and some dollars, Roger?
Turn my speakers back on. Give me a second.
What's that?
All right.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
No, he said he had one for 5 grand, and then he's on the second one, the second $5,000 one. So, yeah, he has already earned over $5,000. But somehow, what's in dispute is 4,600. Hey, Logic.
Give me just 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
can hear you.
I think the deplorable ilk needs to watch this video because there's more than 1,500 missing. There's almost 2,000. You know, the 400 and some dollars here, and then the $1,500 currently.
Now, so let me finish. Yeah, so I'm doing a section. It's 5 grand each one. There's 4 of them. It's going to go to 40 grand.
No, how much have you raised so far?
Say what, Roger? What did you just cipher in your brain noodle?
So let me finish. Yeah, so I'm doing a section. It's 5 grand each one.
5 grand each one.
There's 4 of them. It's going to go.
There's 4 of them. 5 times 4 is 20.
To 40 grand.
That's half of 40 grand. 4 times 5 is 20, Roger. It's 20, not 40.
No, how much have you raised so far? Just that.
And Craig didn't get it. Craig didn't catch that. That's fucking amazing. Actually, flat Earth math would be 54, right?
I was impressed.
Well, it's a little over 5.
Right. Do you think that you're going to meet the amount needed?
No, me and PJ actually set this. If I didn't make it this year, it's going to be the next. So I should be able to get the money to do it. It's not going to. The years don't change the observation.
But yeah, no, obviously, right. Now, here's the thing, Roger. Right, I'm
Yeah.
all up for you going.
Yeah, you debunk calculus.
You know, if you're able to get those funds and do it properly, I'm 100% behind you going. But I'm concerned that your organization so far has been subpar.
Yes, it has. And I can't remember who it was, but they told Roger, you get there if you do it, film for 24 hours or live stream for 24 hours, no matter what, he'll give him 35,000 fucking dollars. Roger says, "Oh, no, I don't want your money. I don't need your money." Really, Roger? It's like a guy in a swimming pool with no fucking ladders refusing a rope.
Right. And I don't, if you're going to actually spend all this money, I don't want it to fail. You know, already you should be contacting ALE, letting them know of your intentions and stuff and things like that.
You know what was fun is playing the Sims and like telling a Sim to go swim and then deleting all the ladders. That was awesome.
I have.
What I've seen, I'm just worried that the organization you've done so far wouldn't be sufficient.
Yes, everything equals 666. Absolutely, logic.
Especially as we're coming up to the the Antarctic summer already. If you were, I know you've said that you probably won't make the money this year, but you were intending to go this year, and it seems like things have been left very late. And I would like to honestly offer you my help with organization in any way that you feel that you would need, because if you're willing to go and do an experiment, I am always 100% behind that. I'll also be willing to help you with, setting up the observations that you want to do, making sure that if you go there and do it, what you do, the Globers will be happy with, right? Do you know what I mean? Because if you go there and just do what you plan, our side might go, well, that's not good enough. So maybe you and I could have a chat sometime about what you plan to do and how maybe to modify it to please both sides.
I missed a little tuft of hair right here when I shaved. It's bothering me.
I got you. Well, I've actually talked to the one of the owners at ALE personally, and for some reason Duffy's crew left a bad taste in his mouth.
No, they didn't.
He doesn't
Not
want
what I thought when I
anybody
spoke.
down there.
I mean, there's
His
plans
name's
about
Peter.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
already, and when I spoke to the ALE, they were like, "Totally, this is one of the best things that ever happened." So I don't know why you would say that.
Well, Peter actually told me, this is what he said. He said that one of the members, the Flat Earth members of the crew, did some things that were unsavory on the trip. So.
Oh yeah, no, that would be Whitset. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Well, he doesn't want. He's he thought I was Flat Earth Society to be.
I mean, fucking. To be fair, Jaron smoked a fucking joint, which in Chile, marijuana is highly illegal.
Begin with.
I mean, Jaron's lucky he didn't go to fucking jail. He really is.
He accused me of all kinds of things before he even talked to me. He knew who Saab is, and
a foreigner in a foreign country's, a tourist in a foreign country's jail. Yeah, that's a fucking nightmare.
Saab recorded his secretary on a live stream, I think, and he didn't do it maliciously. He just made a point that they weren't like, "Oh yeah, Midnight Sun, come on down." That's all he was.
Yeah, but I mean, Sov should have been a bit more honest and been like, "Just so you know, I'm recording you." That's just a nice thing to do, especially if you're then going to post.
I mean, there are single party and two party laws for recording conversations. So you have to find out if the party you're calling is in a one or two party state.
Online?
Yeah, Midnight Express, exactly.
And I can understand why the receptionists and that were like, you know what?
There's a guy that got busted for, he was a National Guardsman, got busted for possession of marijuana, spent 2 years in jail in Canada, or at least a year. No, it's 2. Spent 2 years in prison, basically, in Canada. Came back, to the United States, then received a court-martial. Gave him 6 years in Leavenworth, and kicked him out, of course. And he said, but I served 2 years in Canada, and they're like, sorry, the Queen of England didn't sign didn't sign any of our didn't sign the Declaration of Independence or whatever. Yeah, that's time you spent.
That was a dick move, because it's not like it's illegal or anything, but it's just kind of the decent thing to do, to be like, just so you know, this
I mean, it could have been illegal.
is being recorded, and I'm intending to
What state does Sav live in?
post it for the world to see. You know.
Gotcha. And but
Anyway, that was my evidence. The radar horizon is the evidence that I have that the Earth is curved at the amount that we predict it is, and it's using something that is done in industry every day, allows people to fly safely across the world, and the calculations in it include the globe. I've got so many papers on a radar horizon I can send you, Roger, and I gladly have a longer talk with you about it.
No, did you post the one you got in the private chat so I can grab it?
Yeah. This is just like the basic kind of media explanations, but I've got papers that go a lot deeper as well. But I will give you this one for now. How do I get the approach chat down there? What is it?
I can't remember.
I've used this before.
West Virginia? Is West Virginia a one-party or two-party state? West Virginia is a one-party consent state for recording phone calls. Participant rule, you can legally record a conversation as long as you are an active participant in the discussion. So you can't record over a party line. No permission is needed. You do not need to notify or get permission from the other person if you are part of the conversation. Third-party restrictions, you cannot record a conversation if you're not part of it. Okay. So it's a one-party.
If it was you or McToon that promised me a Foucault's pendulum demonstration on one of your streams, if you can think back far enough when I came on your show,
to do a demonstration. I am planning to do a Foucault's pendulum demonstration. I'd love to go to Antarctica and go to the South Pole Station and do it there, because that would be the ultimate Foucault's pendulum. But unfortunately,
I've heard it has problems with those when they go down. It's hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, like any experiment, you have to set it up properly, because any measuring device has to be, set up to measure whatever force you're looking at correctly. And they had issues setting up.
I'd like to see one built at the equator. I'd like to see one built at the equator.
Properly, because they didn't really plan it in advance. It was just a kind of get there and wing it situation. But I've done the Foucault's pendulum myself when I was at university, and it did what we expected it to do. And I've been looking into buildings around where I live now in Kirkcaldy and places that I could possibly do a demonstration around here and then maybe invite people.
I mean, I'd like to see one done in Australia at the equator and then south of the equator somewhere. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see it process in the opposite direction.
Over. So, hey.
Have a like a webcam running 24/7 on both of them, or all three of them.
Well, you've been very kind today, Craig. Thank you for.
Well, that's probably because I've been streaming for about 54 hours and I don't have the energy.
That would be, I think that would be a cool installation.
I hear you. And Ryan says you've lost weight, man. have you lost a few?
You guys may not realize, but I've not only lost weight, I've lost about half of my body weight.
Whoa. Are you on
I've
the
gone from close to 22 stone to about 13 and a half. I'm now putting on weight, but it's muscle because I work out every day.
Nice. So you're not just cutting it; you're building muscle too at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I've done the main cut, and I'm now upping my calories a little bit now that I'm happy with where I am to kind of as a base. Obviously, I'm having my leg amputated either later this year or early next year, and the surgeon said to me basically, "There's no way we could do the surgery when you're this fat. You'd die." So I'd like to survive having my leg amputated, frankly.
No, well,
I went from what I think it was 2007, 2008, went from 240 pounds down to 145 in like a month.
I would like you to do that too. I don't want to see anybody die from an amputation, and I've lost a
I used to be a lot fatter.
few family members to such things. So
Hey, no, you're still oh, you don't have a link. Okay. Well, so you're saying you've got fucking nothing. You've got fuck all for evidence. That's what you're telling me. So you can shut the fuck up about the Earth being flat now, okay?
it's not a good thing.
Well, Roger, send me the link to the thing that you're.
So you can stop calling me names when you don't have fuck all to present to back up your claims. All right?
Donating to for each person, and I will match the.
So you've been warned now.
Was it $25 you're doing?
Yeah. I put the links in chat. They were in there earlier. I don't know if they're in there anymore, but I'll put it in the private chat for the one that I donated
I'll
to.
get that sorted once my marathon stream has finished. If it doesn't turn up, just remind me because I may have forgotten because I'm tired. But I promise you, and everyone here can hear, that I will match the donation that you put.
Nice. I'm going to put 25 for each person. So
cool.
It'll be 25 for you. I'll put it in the private chat so you can grab it.
Nice. All right.
No problem.
Well, unless you want to give me any evidence on your side, or you want me to move on to the next person can get out.
Oh, hell no. He isn't going to provide shit for you, Craig.
On up to you.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some black swans that like Pablo put out and a few others that go well beyond the geometric horizon where we have horizon.
You know what my answer is going to be for that, don't you?
Yeah, refraction. Yes, and you could tell it's refraction because of the condition of the fucking the optical effect on the cranes.
It's that we understand refraction, and that matches the refractive conditions.
Yeah. I'm well aware of this. Okay, so that's not really an argument anymore, is it, Craig?
It's
yeah. Well, your black swan isn't really an argument anymore. Never was. It never was.
Back and forth that no one is going to give up their side. You guys will say it goes beyond, and we will go, yeah, that's because of refraction, and it will go round and round forever.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know
But guess what? Physics backs us up. It doesn't back up your side. Physics, the physics of light, the optics, the physics of optics, of temperature, all of it back our position and not yours. Isn't that weird? How nothing in science, nothing about physics backs up what you believe? Isn't that weird? It's also weird that the heliocentric model, right? If I open my phone and go to Stellarium and it's night out, can't really do it in the daytime. But if I open Stellarium at night and I point it up at a constellation or a star, it's going to tell me what that thing is. Right there, it's going to look exactly like the sky at wherever I'm pointing it, right? It's going to be an exact duplicate. And it's going to change as I move it. The star here is going to stay over here. And the star that's over here is going to move into the frame. It matches reality perfectly. And guess what? The source code of Stellarium uses the math found in the heliocentric model. So I don't know what to tell you. The heliocentric model is a measurement of reality. It's a catalog of a collection of measurements of everything, right? Everything that we see in space. It's a system of measurements. And that goes into Stellarium in the source code. And that's what Stellarium is based on. What you see is based on the math of the heliocentric model. and it matches reality perfectly. So stellarium is proof that the Earth is a sphere and space is real. So where's the edge of space? Space doesn't have an edge. What do you mean? The edge of space? I mean where space starts? Be the Kármán line. Basically the Kármán line, where a plane has there's not enough atmosphere to give a plane's wing lift.
Explanation for refraction, and I've heard yours. So it's been fun having you on,
Okay,
sir.
well, in that case, I will make my exit with peace and look forward to watching a bit more of this. I'm going to take a little break and have a sleep soon because, like I said, 53 hours, brain is mush at this point.
I believe you. All right.
All right, peace out.
Later, Pierce.
Yeah, you can turn the atmosphere, or you can turn the Earth off in stellarium, and you can at just before sunset, or just before sunrise, or an hour to however long before sunrise, you can point your camera down, point your phone down, and you will see the sun in your camera or in your phone on your screen. And then as time goes by, you follow it with your phone, and guess what? It comes up above, it hits the horizon and keeps going up. Actually does it this way. So why does it do this? Why doesn't it just do this? Right? It's nighttime, can't see the sun because it's too far away. It's still above the horizon, still above the earth, right? It's up there somewhere, but it's just too far away. And then all of a sudden you can see the sun. Why is that? Because if it was too far away, it would be higher. And when it gets to you, it would be lower. So why would it do that? Or actually it'd be lower, but it wouldn't be near the horizon. See, in order for the sun to be near the horizon, it would have to be like 350,000 miles away. And it's not. It's a lot further, and the Earth is a sphere. But why does stellarium show the sun down there, and then as sunrise hits, it comes up to the horizon, and then keeps going? I don't know what to tell you, man. That's proof that the Earth is a sphere and that it spins and the sun is below the horizon physically.
Craig, I'm tired myself. I've been working half the day. So Discord, how are you doing today, sir?
I might grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I'll wait for you to get back. Sorry, I didn't hop over and say hi there, sir.
Just as I came in to say hey, he popped in, so I waited.
Well, Craig's a good guy, isn't he?
I guess he can be when he wants to. Well,
yeah, they're being cordial.
You know.
Yeah, this is the proper way to do it. Instead of like, no, move on to the next topic. I've heard that.
I'll be back.
I guess you should only make show plans with him when after 40 hours of streaming. When he's done, then jump on.
Tired.
Yeah. Get him in when he's done.
I haven't looked at it in a while. Hold on. See how Ryan's doing out there. He's overwhelmed. We have 86 people watching.
Ouch.
Jesus Christ. Did I use that? Sorry, Lord. Hey, Mikey, how you doing tonight? Let's see. We got a whole bunch of people I've never seen before. I see Tourette in there. Lowry. Hey, Lowry. Hey, Lev. Saddlebum. I'm going to say hi to everybody right quick. Moxie, I know I've been saying hi to you, Saddlebum, again twice.
Nice.
The Who is Video channel, I have no idea. I'm going to say hi to you, too.
I think somebody's echoing there.
It's this Lord.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Just
Mute
a
it,
second.
sir.
Just mute when you're not talking or whatever.
And hi to Scott, Level Realm. Good man. Sandro, how are we doing tonight? And I got Martin Haley. I know who that is. And we got Jim Anus. The Anus is in the house. You got to say hi to Anus. Everybody has one.
You gotta say hi to Video Channel. I have no idea who that is.
I don't know who that is either. I've seen KC before, and Classes chat. Calder V. Let's see. We got Lev. I've said hi to Lev. MS. I don't know. I can't pronounce that right. Sledder.
Are they real or not for real? Sorry.
I don't know. It's a good question. In this realm, anything can happen. In Northern Rebellion, he's been in here since the start. I've said hi to him.
Josh is his name, by the way.
Josh is Northern Realms name?
No. Real. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to distract you.
Because I played poker with the Northern Rebellion one night on Discord. We had a long topic. I forgot what his name was, but I know it wasn't Josh.
Oh, I didn't know that, Westside.
83 Bong is here, whoever that is. True Few, you know him. I'm just going to go through the list and I'll get back to the debate. So that's 2 people so far, right?
Wolfchild.
Yeah, well, I know Wolfchild.
Yeah,
He's
Martin.
still
I
here.
didn't know if you said these already.
No, I haven't. You can, if you see somebody miss and Dirty Ketchup.
Jay's in the house.
Yeah.
CK, you make fun of me. I don't like you. I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Char.
Dirty Ketchup.
Yeah.
Where's the
Dirty
mustard?
Ketchup. Yeah. Hold the mustard. That was a good one. Next chapter. I know him. Good to see you. Jeff C.
Always a pleasure.
And Sparkling Markley. I've seen that name a couple of times.
Astro Key. I think that's.
Yeah.
Is that
And we all know
that?
Monkey Pat, don't you? It's the high Monkey Pat.
Of course. Another one that picks on me.
Oh, no.
Nate. What's up, Nate?
Mm-hmm. Nate.
Saddle Bomb, of course, is everywhere.
Yeah, I like Mikey's observations. I guess they're refracted too. Oh, I swear, refraction is the answer for everything. And
William McLean, ain't seen that name in a while.
nope. And I see Spence here. I was going to say hi to everybody.
Hey, man.
Jay Hartley's in the house. I Big Fish 32. I beat 32. I know that one too. So list, ain't it? Let's see. We got some.
I can't really talk to you guys when I'm up here moderating, so that's why I'm saying hi now.
Yeah, Romhan Solo's here. Shout out to the Foundry. You know, he's like. We got Jeff Gashead, Old Mate, and Craig McNeil's here. I hear. What happened to McToon? Is he back in the back?
Schneider's in the house. McToon. I don't know. I
McToon's gone.
I think he just.
This guy, he came and left. No, hi McToon. What you'll probably watch this later. Yeah, I got 2 people back there. I'm gonna go in order. We got Astronomy Lives here. Oh, Mikey's favorite group. Say hi to Danny Faulkner for me, would you?
Hey, Big Fish.
Yeah.
You can pick on me. It's okay.
And DeWitt.
It wouldn't be my first rodeo.
Rodeo. Oh, good God. Yeah.
I don't see spin, actually. But hey,
I've never seen
hey,
maybe the sky does spin, I think. And if you look at it long enough, at 15 degrees an hour, it would actually be kind of spinning. Yeah. But I don't see the Earth moving, and I don't feel it moving either. So that's another one of those conundrums, I suppose.
I don't feel it either. It's weird.
Nope.
But anyway.
Strange. I forgot Discord was in here too. So this is Astro Kate and FP Shield, FTF Shield, whoever that is. Somebody that wants to be
Who's
Craig
Scott Level Realm? I've never heard of that guy before.
No, I hear he's a punk. Hey, FTE. I can't even say it. FT.
You don't know me. Apology, Moxie. I don't care. Hey,
you got a
there's
camera?
McToon.
Uh-oh. McToon's in the house. Oh, watch out.
No.
I'll be fair.
Yeah. I've talked to McToon before. It's not.
Yeah, he's in the chat right now. You were asking about him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna go probably try to make this rounded up to like another 45 minutes at the most.
That's the.
Think we can get it done.
When did he start? Okay, we're going to switch over. We're going to, if you guys want to go over and say hello. It's Artie's Corporate Fiction. He's covering a trial involving Chile de Castro. He's Chili DeCastro is a fucking asshole. So I'm really curious to see what he has to say about it.
Actually, okay for me to cover DFW without running afoul of potential issues and all that. That was my biggest concern.
Yeah, it sucks for him, man. He moved to Texas, and he's a federal lawyer, a federal attorney. He works for the state. So now he can't do any critical videos that involve Dallas DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. that airport. He can't cover that airport.
That there might be some conflicts there, but based on what I've explored, the odds are extremely low.
Oh, so he researched it to find out that he, see, there could be a conflict of interest there because he could be reviewing something that he would have to represent in court for profit on his YouTube channel. So yeah, it's a big conflict.
Download was canceled. What in the world?
Panther City Provisions.
Why?
Panther City.
Felix, I apologize. I don't know what this error is on Twitch. And I genuinely don't know what's wrong with it. Did it tell a woman to smile more? Possibly. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what this error is. I'll have to reach out to Twitch. Yeah. So try and join in on YouTube, but I'll see what I can figure out afterwards about fixing that with Twitch. Anyway, like I said, so because I was gone for most of the week, I have a lot of content to catch up on. One of the more interesting ones is I am reminded that Chili DeCastro exists. I really like to forget about that because the guy's not just not good for my mental health.
No.
But he's been covered by our good friends at Our Nevada Judges, so I don't mind that.
So yeah, go over to his channel and show some love.
Bill Crayer, 12th man, welcome, man. So this is actually. So I'm confused because it says the title of it says Chili DeCastro versus Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, February 9th, 2026. But Gia, you're saying that his trial started yesterday? So I'm a bit confused about that. Let me fix the
I think I might end it here. So because we're done with it. We're done with these dickheads. So yeah, I think I'll end it here. Everybody go to Artie and say hey. Tell him who sent him or who sent you. And thanks for watching. Be seeing you.